What's up, grinders? It's hanging out on Fridays, grind and chill at the Gaming Grindhouse. Hit me with some Gaming Grindhouse music.
Spaceship in the sky, galaxies collide, crew is scatter wide. Alien rival king, wrecked our mothership in flames. Now we need to save starlit worlds we crave. Jump, punch, run, froggy gloves on. Collect the crew on 50 planets new. Sponge astrobot giant across the starry quiet platform, power height in the deep space night. Over planets, more belts and meteor, galactic heroes soar and hyperdrive explore. Jump, punch, run, froggy gloves on. Collect the crew on 50 planets new. Alien rival king, wrecked our mothership in flames. Now we need to save starlit worlds we crave. Alien rival king, wrecked our mothership in flames. Now we need to save starlit worlds we crave. Jump, punch, run, cotton gloves on. Collect the crew on 50 planets new. Sponge astrobot giant across the starry quiet platform, power height in the deep space night. Over planets, more belts and meteor, galactic heroes soar and hyperdrive explore. Jump, punch, run, froggy gloves on. Collect the crew on 50 planets new.
Master Chief needs a new console. Switching sides, paid for one so bold. Rumor mill says he's seeing someone new. PlayStation whispers it's almost deja vu. Been stripped down to Master Chief, trying hard to hide those screens. Microsoft waves a sad goodbye. PlayStation gonna make him fly. Halo's moving to a brand new life. PlayStation dreams all through the night. Master Chief in a different space, dressed up nice for the new embrace. Gone are days of green, new horizons in a different scene. Swapped his armor for something clean. PlayStation fabric in routine. Changing tunes, flipping sides, seeing life through different eyes. Master Chief on a brand new ride. PlayStation love he will abide. Halo's moving to a brand new life. PlayStation dreams all through the night. Master Chief in a different space, dressed up nice for the new embrace. New embrace. The new embrace. Oh. Gone are days of green, new horizons in a different scene. Swapped his armor for something clean. PlayStation fabric in routine. Changing to news for the times. See life through different eyes. Master Chief on a brand new ride. PlayStation love he will abide. Halo's moving to a brand new light. PlayStation dreams all through the night. Master Chief in a different space. Dressed up nice for the new embrace.
Yo, what's up, grinders? How's everybody doing out there? It is a Friday, and we are grinding at the Grindhouse. Hope everybody has had a great week and looking forward to their weekend. I thought we'll just go live and just kind of chat it up, interact with the chat. You guys just kind of what's going on, kind of been through the topics, and just kind of talk about some of the things. I know that Wukong releases of the reviews came out this morning. They look pretty good. Some as usual, some crazy takes, and then some other takes, some concerns too regarding where it was reviewed. Talk about that. Then some other things. We still don't know what this announcement is going to be. I think next week's going to be a pretty big week in covering news because of this GamesCom, but we know what the Keeley, he hypes up all his day ones and all this other stuff, his show, and then has a well, let's hope the Keeley's not just artificially hyping up stuff for the sake of it like he usually does, and we will see how that goes. But next week I think it's gonna be pretty busy week here at the Gaming Grindhouse, so you definitely want to subscribe, hit that notification button. We're going to be covering it all here. I'm going to be covering it and be hanging out with everybody here. What's up, Mr. Carter? Neil, great news, Neil. I'm very happy. Mr. Carter here. How you doing? Brian M. The Coon 1985. How you doing, man? Dark Zone, what's up? Ryan. How you doing? Captain Ply. How you doing, Captain Ply? Muhammad Rod. How you doing? How's everybody hanging in there? Crazy week, man. Who's that? Who's that new? That I just saw somebody, some different one. Yeah, JP Loco, what's up, man? For super chat, dude. How you doing, man? With a 5, he goes, "You'll see Screen Rant's review of Blacknut Wukong. One con was lacking inclusion and diversity." Yeah, I did see that. I was kind of alluding to some of that in those reviews. Hey, man, yeah, it is wild out there. Shout out to Cyber Dragon, member of 32 months. Yo, shout out to the chat mods, grinders, and our host, Jez7780. Gamescom next, baby. Yep, Gamescom is next. Thanks, Cyber Dragon. I really appreciate it, man. Cyber Dragon, hey, man, you've been here a long time, and you want to jump on in Discord one of these shows, you just let me know. But yeah, how's Play Beyond? What's up? How you doing, man? What's up, Primal Plasma? Yeah, hey, those Wukong reviews, I guess that's, we could go on there. Right now, what is it sitting at here? The Wukong.
You're my number one customer.
Let's look up Wukong. Or should we say Wokong? Oh, damn, pause. I'm typing that in. Oh, my goodness. Silly me. I don't know. This Wukong reviews. It looks good. Let's see. This review shit, I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I think, honestly, I don't even read friggin' reviews anymore. I don't. I watch a YouTube video and just watch the gameplay if they don't have enough, and then just, and find out some just maybe nuances and stuff. But I really do not value reviews anymore. Like, it really, the perspective of what games are, they don't even answer that in the reviews. It's more of just a person's just kind of like how they feel at the moment or what they feel like. And I don't even know you know, the things that we want to know, like the lengths and you know the in-depth parts of the review. I don't even realize, like, they don't even do that stuff anymore. Some reviews do. Some reviews are a little more technical on the game. I just think they need like a fun factor rating. Like, I love that with the old school Game Pro. Like, they would just have like fun factor, because that's kind of like, yeah, like, is it fun? Is it entertaining? Is it boring? Is it you walk in, there's a slog? Is it like, you know, I that's what I want to know. I want the entertainment factor. But half this stuff, it's like people just trying to get their piece on. Like, oh, this is my piece, and I gotta this is my podium for me to kind of like, you know, identify myself to the gaming public, or whoever the hell they're trying to satisfy. But like, they're trying to kind of, you know, this is my time, my little podium time, my time to kind of speak my mind, because maybe they're so held back in their desk, and now they could like write out to the public. Who the hell knows? But it's just, that's what they're turning these reviews into. They're turning them into just kind of like these kind of just like, this is my time to shine, or give my opinion on something. Sometimes not even the game. It's pretty wild. And then the Metacritic thing, that just goes wild as well. They have their own agenda. Thank you, Sam Ash. Put it in very simplistic words. I'm a very wordy person, as you know. Who else does crazy shows that long? Yo, Ryan, remember for 5 months, he goes, now we have seen the GamesCom screenshot. Does Forza still mean something as a racing game to Xbox fans? Yeah, and this is our time. Like, we're just gonna like go through some things, and you know, you guys want to chat, ask questions, we'll go through some stuff. It's kind of just an open forum. Like, we're just gonna have some fun and just kind of go through stuff and just chat it up, hanging out, grinds and chill. You know, something a little different, kind of going through the stuff, and then we'll have our normal show on Monday. But you know, like, we've seen the Gamescom screenshot. Does Forza mean something? So, Ryan, so when I looked into it, and shout out to Wowza on Twitter. I looked up something, and he said that Forza is getting a new game mode, and that's why it's back on that screenshot too. So it was really strange. Good job on Microsoft marketing to really promote that Forza Horizon 5 after 2 years is getting a new game mode. I think it was just on I found it on just Forza's kind of like, if you have to specifically search up Forza Horizon 5 getting new game mode. Like, that's one of the reasons why it was there. Like, is this the one? No, that's not even it. Not even the bootleg is covering it. Yeah, like, it is it's on there. Forza support release. Like, is that what it is? No, it was like Forza mode. Yeah, it's like, it's not even on the top. Like, I found out about that. So it's getting a new mode. But is that the game that's going to be over there? I don't know. Like, I'm thinking it makes sense, but you got to watch out with these Forza games. Yeah, Aaron Greenberg's paid for absolutely nothing. I remember he did the roadmap for Hellblade 2. It was just like, because people were yelling, like, where the hell is Hellblade 2? Marketing. And he's like, this is our raw for marketing. We're taking photos with the team over in Iceland. And I was just like, oh my God. This guy. Yeah, it's on Forza.net. That's where I'm trying to find it. Like, it's like buried. Like, I just searched new game mode in Forza Horizon 5, and like, it's not even the top thing. I think it's on Forza Horizon 5.net. Like, I don't even think it's on Xbox Wire, from what I could see. Yeah, it's like, I'm still searching for it. Like, it's crazy. I found it on my phone. I don't have it over here. Forza Horizon 5 new game mode. Putting that in. Yeah. Dude, I know I saw it. Maybe it was like from an old thing in August. Let me see. Let me type in August. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. Good job. Because nobody knew that. Let's see. No, that's new cause. Yeah. I don't know where it is. It was somewhere. But apparently, that's maybe why it's on there. They're going to show, oh, let me type in GamesCom. In August at GamesCom. Nope. I see. I found this service update here. This is the thing I was reading yesterday, August 12th. They had, they just added some fixes. They added 4 permanent road routes, and you could say, yeah, like this is what I found, like August 12th. But apparently, I think there is some game mode that they're doing. Let's see if it's on their main website. Release and known issues. Google, I don't even know, man. It should not be this hard. It should not be this hard to find out this is getting, I mean, yeah, the stealth dropping modes. No, I think they did, wait a see, Forza Horizon 5, new game mode at Gamescom. Let's see. It was on the Gamescom thing. Here it is. Is this it? Where it is? No, that's old. That's old Gamescom. What is going on here? And I got to type in games. Yo, it is. This sounds about right? 2024. Oh my God. 4 days ago. Oh my goodness. Here it is. It's on the Gamescom Global. Yo, dude. Okay, forget about it. I saw something on it. I was trying to find out what the game mode was. But nah. Apparently, that's why it may be on there. Who knows if it's damage control? Who the hell knows what it is? But I am searching for it. It's talking about when it got announced. Maybe it's on the wire. Maybe it's on their Xbox wire. Yo, dude, this is wild. Let's read their Gamescom 24. Since next week is Gamescom, let's see what they have to say. Xbox returns to Gamescom with over 50 titles. Includes theater, photo ops, gear store, and more. I think we did this already. Yeah, I did this already. I'm not doing this again. All talk. Game Pass. Oh, jeez. Look at this. They got a special. I don't know. I think I did Game Pass at Gamescom. Game Pass tokens, PC and Ultimate. Dude, those are going to be valuable. Listen, those Game Pass tokens, those are going to be valuable because when you get them in August, those Game Pass tokens are going to increase in value in September. Right? Those Game Pass tokens, what's Game Pass Ultimate today is $17 is going to be worth $20 in September. So collect those tokens. They're going to be a better investment in a month.
Gaming.
There you go. Get those Game Pass tokens at Gamescom. Whoever's going, this is a global podcast. Whoever's going, make sure you collect those tokens because in a few days, those tokens are going to be increased in value. That's right, Henry Heck. That's right. It's going up. They're going on up. They're gonna be worth $3 more, those tokens. PC Game Pass will be worth another $1 or $2. It's $11.99 now, $11.99, and the other one's going to be at $20. So get your tokens in August so you can sell them high in September. There it is. There's some financial advice coming from the Gaming Grindhouse. I told you it'll be beneficial to come in here. Told you. And look, they're gonna have console storage with the hard drives, GeForce Now cards, cloud gaming devices. They got to promote those Amazon Fire Sticks. Home monitors, hyper headsets, microphones. There we go. Now we're talking. Gaming for everyone. Here we go. We're ensuring all the areas of the booth are wheelchair accessible and sensory ears. Okay. Gear shop. They're still selling gear. And then here's their live broadcast. Okay. And then this is where the Forza Horizon is. So let's see. Did they say anything about Horizon? No. FanFest, they got to cover that. I'll cover FanFest. But yeah, this is the list. This is their Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And look, they make you wait to Friday to find out anything about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So I don't know if we need get you tokens. tokens. Phil's gonna give you. He's gonna spit on them. He's like, here you go, Game Pass. Oh, Raz says, well, what's going Call of Duty? So apparently there was gonna be there's a big mod that was being worked on for years for Call of Duty. There's a lot of uproar going on in Call of Duty, and there was this mod called the H2 mod that was going to be coming out for Call of Duty. And yeah, where's that? I'll take that one. That is that's another thing that came up, and it is getting review bombed. H2 mod, and they were supposed to fix like a lot of issues that people wanted. They wanted like all these things that people wanted, and it was the classic Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. They're working on this mod, and it was going to be incredible. And actually, they had a sale on Modern Warfare, and it propelled up to the top of Steam charts for sales with anticipation of this mod that was going to release. And people bought Call of Duty for this mod, and this mod was going to have this they were going to basically, they're remastering because Activision ain't doing it, and they were going to remaster Modern Warfare 2, kind of like fix it up, redo all the skins and do all that stuff. And it was they were working on it for a while, and they were gonna add a quality of life updates such as they were gonna basically do Activision's job. Prestige mode levels and camos. They were gonna put all the maps, weapons, and more to the 2017 Call of Duty remaster. It basically were gonna kind of redo a remaster of the game that they were gonna do for this mod, the H2 multiplayer mod. And people went crazy. They rebought the game. The game was on sale on Steam, and they actually bought it for this. And then at the night of its release, they sent out a cease and desist order on behalf of Activision Publishing in relation to the mod, and they told them, don't even release it, scrap it. And people are livid because they were looking forward to this. Then what I saw was over here when I was following this, and I have the bookmark here, that apparently, and then again, this part's a rumor here, but apparently, did I save it? Oh, I liked it. Hold on, I liked it. I liked it here. Yeah, the clips from the mod were going viral all week. That was the other thing, that it was going viral all week. The clips, like, people were all hyped up. It was getting that virality to it, that people were buying the game in preparation for this. And the sale ended, and then basically there. And people are just going crazy. Activision can't even shut down. There's like Activision can't shut down people who sell cheats on the newest games, but they draw a line on the mod for a 10-year-old game. You're a joke, Activision. Hey, Activision, you're going to refuse the community to take care of older games, then why should you even give you money? Thanks for shutting down another mod. H2M deserves better. So people are just going at Activision with this. And then apparently there was somebody who said that they spoke to somebody there, and they said that they didn't want this to this guy refunded his thing. They didn't want this to interfere with the Black Ops that's coming out. They didn't want this thing to kind of take wave of Call of Duty and get a whole bunch of people playing this. So they rather starve them. They rather starve them out and not get this mod to bring life back to a 10-year-old game and have them buy the new one. And there's your Activision for you. Then here's everybody. You suck. Do no way. This mod boosted sales and player counts on Steam before it even released to the public. And then here, Activision sent the cease and desist, requiring them to take down the mod that would have added Modern Warfare 2 2009 content.
You're my #1 customer.
To Modern Warfare Remastered on PC. Slimy business deals. Slimy deals. But yeah, it's been and apparently they didn't want it to interfere with the other one, with the Black Ops. Because think about it, Black Ops coming out another month or two. And then here it is. Like now they're review bombing the hell out of this game. But it's messed up. Like you cease and desist for mods? Like a mod? Like people mod the hell out of everything. Why the hell? And people were buying it. Look at the positive reviews recently when they heard about the mod, and then when they canceled it, look what happened. Like, why would you even do that? And it's because they want to starve and migrate that Call of Duty pool. Now, I don't know if Microsoft had anything to do with it, but you got to know that Microsoft is Activision now. Activision is part of them. It's been now just about is going to be a year. Microsoft, I don't know. Some people will try and you can't know on the internet whether like this was before the deal, they didn't want it, and it's like I don't know. All I can tell you now is that Activision, who sent the letter out yesterday, is under ownership of Big Daddy Microsoft for $80 billion. And Phil wants to what?
Black Ops 6 Day 1 Game Pass.
Black Ops
pretty
6,
sweet,
dude.
right? Like,
Some people said I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, most people in this room have probably been used to spending $60-$70 on it every year. Now, if they're already subscribing to Game Pass,
And
good to go.
But it's a choice. Like,
choice.
We didn't say to anybody, you have to subscribe to play. If you want to buy Black Ops, it's great. It's great for us. It's great for the developer. If you want to subscribe, it's also great. Like, I want to give you the choice on how you play your games and who you play with, and not try to do slimy platform things to force you to do what I want you to do. Give the players choice and what they want to do and who they play with.
Oof. Phil, if that's your approach, then you should have said, Activision, give them choice. If this is the boss now, this is the boss. Big Booty Bobby's not there anymore, right? Big Booty Bobby. So you want to kind of say Microsoft good, Activision bad? Dude, who's there? Big Booty Bobby, greedy ass Bobby, grab ass, and he's gone. Matt Booty, there's a new ass in town. Matt Booty's in charge of all of Activision, right?
Great ass!
Right? Matt, hey,
You're my number one customer.
People don't want to point fingers, but according to their org chart, let's go. Let's go. Matt Booty org chart. Like, he's ahead of Activision now. So they could have stopped it. If they didn't create the letter, if that's Phil's kind of giving gamers choice and everybody on his platform, this is his game now. It's on their list. Call of Duty Black Ops. All the Call of Duties are on their list, right? I'm just saying. Right? They could have stopped it. If that was him in June, he should have said, Activision, don't send that. We want people to have choice. We want growth on PC. They just sold the game. Just let it go. You say that Phil and Booty don't have say in why Activision sent that to them? I don't understand how people are like, oh, no, this is Activision before. This is not Microsoft. Why isn't it? I don't know. I'm just saying the facts are they own Microsoft. Microsoft owns them. Right? Booty's, Kodak's gone. Matt Booty oversees all of them, ZeniMax and Activision. So, did the order come from them? I don't know. But it's not good publicity for Call of Duty, and definitely on PC. And people are now turning their hate of this to Black Ops, which, again, PR again at its worst. Everybody already hates Activision to begin with. And now on top of that, we got this. Good job. First year of Activision and Microsoft together. Great. Good on you. Way to change things around. But that's what it is. Like, I don't know who would have sent that letter. Like, who's the boss? Tony Danza is the boss. Oh, Mona. Hey, Mona. Who the boss? Well, there you go. Good job, regardless of what it is. But now people are pissed off. They're running a tight ship, Play Beyond. I know, like, that's the thing. Like, if that was Phil not doing slimy things, like, then where did this cease and desist come from? Where did this originate from? You could have stopped it. Right? You want to be the hero of gaming. You know, some people said to Microsoft, like, you know, what's going on? Like, why would, like, what's going on? Everybody's out. So, hey. Here you go. You want some news? Here's some news. Like, you want to know where to direct your emails to? I'll tell you right now. Bobby's gone. Bobby's gone. Ybarra's gone. And it comes 2 months. Sarah Bond got promoted to Xbox president. All Xbox platforms hardware. And Matt Booty promoted to president of game content and studios, including overseeing Bethesda, ZeniMax. Now Booty is getting even more responsibilities with Bethesda, Activision Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios under his watch. So he's in charge of the studios. So who's running this game then? Microsoft is largely keeping the leadership team in place with some executive level exceptions. Chief Communications also, Lulu is leaving. See you later, Lulu. And Shakani, Vice President, also depart. But they all roll in to the booty. And Phil Ness. So if there was a savior that could have stopped this thing, it could have been him. The man that was on the podium telling you it's about choice. It's about where you're going to play, and I'm not going to do slimy things. Sources within Activision have confirmed to me that the H2M mod received a cease and desist as they were afraid that the success of the mod would impact Black Ops 6 sales. You know, you could say Microsoft is innocent in this whole thing if you want to protect them. I'm not saying they're to blame, but I'm just saying, yo, if somebody could have stopped this PR nightmare from happening, it would have been Big Daddy $80 billion, right? Because that's where all roads lead to Phil. Right? So you could say, like, oh, don't put this on them. Well, who are you protecting? The gamer, or are you protecting corporation Microsoft because they butter your ass? Because if I heard the boss say this bullshit,
Black Ops 6 Day 1 Game Pass.
I heard the boss say this shit,
Like, I would imagine,
and then the boss does this.
Yeah, most people in
lets
this
this
room
go.
have probably been used to spending $60-$70 on it every year. Now, if they're already subscribing to Game Pass,
And
good to go.
But it's a choice. Like,
and he's making the choice easy. Starve them out. Let them buy Black Ops 6 because we need that to sell. I don't know. But it makes sense. They want people to buy their game, even though they're putting in Game Pass. And I've seen some tweets about that. People are like, yo, for a game that's going into a subscription service, who cares about Black Ops 6 sales? Then you look at the thread. The GD from New York, shout out to him, man. I do watch his wrestling stuff. He's like, there's no one Activision's fault. If they were listening to their fans, they wouldn't get too greedy. Too late. The files are spreading around already. They're going to do it anyway. I ain't buying Black Ops 6, and over time, it's going to be easier to play. It's going to be a Trickshot Central. And of course, I don't think any big creators are going to put, because streamers wanted to do it as well. I'm curious to see why they decided to shut it down since it never had a release date. Black Ops 6 must be shit if they're afraid of the community mod. They're planning to put Black Ops 6 on Game Pass and they're pretending to care about impacted sales. Sources have confirmed Activision fucking sucks. Was there any mention of letting it stay live until MWR sales went away? The success of the mod would let the sales of what effectively now 7 platforms: Windows, Steam, Battle.net, Xbox One, Series X, PS4, PS5. If you're claiming H2 was going to be a live service and Activision was 100% justified in shutting them down, I don't know if it was going to be a live service. But yeah, that's the stuff that came up, man. All I can say is that it sucks for PR, it sucks for Activision and Call of Duty, especially as they're going to be going into Black Ops 6 because the PC community is livid that they did a cease and desist for a mod here, and they are and you know how upset they get, and you see what they did to the reviews, and you see what will happen. So this is not, if it was me, this is not the roadmap that I had. Will be going into the biggest Black Ops that I need to sell. I would not want to piss anybody off. What's up, Kratos? So I wouldn't want to piss anybody off. And yet again, we're seeing Microsoft PR or Activision PR. Well, they're all one now. Like, everybody's claiming Microsoft, like you can't pick and choose. They own them. Microsoft owns Activision. So whoever's making the decisions, the Microsoft leadership could have said, don't do that. That is not good PR for our company. Or Microsoft own leadership told them to do it because we cannot jeopardize sales of our brand new Call of Duty that's coming out now because this is an experiment and we know how sensitive this Call of Duty is going to be, right? We all know that. It's going into Game Pass, and you heard Phil. Like, he told them, don't subscribe. We want you to buy. All eyes are on this Call of Duty. And if this Call of Duty doesn't do what it needs to do, there will be more pivots and more shakeups. But all this, I'm missing the Pokemon space, Emma. Oh, shit. But all this, it's not good. Like, I would want to be like, this is the best call. I want to go in all positive. And to do this a few months before, hey, man, it's after having a sale and then people refunding it, I just think that, yeah, it's not a good look for Call of Duty and Activision. And, you know, especially if Phil goes around like the Dalai Lama praising about choice and all this other stuff. You know, I'm just calling it the way I see. That's all I do. I wouldn't want to be in that position. Oh, can't wait to play. You know, it depends on how big this gets. And they're going to pirate it anyway. You know that. They're going to get this mod out there regardless. The files are out there. They'll be packing their bags. That's right. They'll be packing their bags. And Phil Spencer's probably sitting there going like,
is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals.
$80 billion.
I don't want to make the deal anymore. I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags.
You know, Phil Spencer was ready to go to Gamescom. He's all lined up, and he sees this Activision news and Call of Duty getting all this hate, and he's like,
Very, very prone day into this. A bump in the road comes, and she be sarcastic. I won't be coming back until Saturday when you leave. She's gonna try to stop me, but she can't run in those little high heels. Never see this face again.
oh no, why do I have him in the reverb? Did I have him in the reverb? Oh no, I had him in the reverb. Hold on, I gotta fix that. I think because I started this later. Dude, I love that sound like, dude. It's very funny. It is damn funny. There you go. Now you won't have the reverb. Let's just make sure.
Prepare ship for light speed. No, light speed is too slow. Light speed too slow? Yes, we're gonna have to go right to ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed? Sir, we've never gone that fast before. I don't know if the ship can take us. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
Booty a chicken. You ready? Well, talking about going to speed, now the rumors are that it could be Flight Sim. Dude, this witch hunt of what the hell is Xbox bringing to PlayStation is ridiculous. This is like a remaster of like January and February, when it's just like, it could be anything. People were just coming out there on Twitter just going like, it's Gears, it's everything, it's this game, it's Psycho, it's like everybody just throwing out names. They're like, Voodoo Vince, it's everything. And now we hear it's like, it could be Flight Simulator. Now they're saying Flight Simulator could be the next game ported to PS5. Following a trend of Xbox first-party titles becoming multi-platform, this game might be announced for the PS5 alongside other titles as well. Let me tell you something. If Microsoft is going to Gamescom with their booth and having games to launch this holiday, if one game is announced for PS5, they deserve a huge slap across the face. Like, that is stupid. Like, why? Why? They just get a slap. They get a Grindhouse slap. That's what they're going to get. Because I don't understand. Like, how do you have all this pomp and circumstance for your brand and have this booth and then naming games going to the competition? It's not even there. They're not even at Gamescom. You're giving PlayStation news and they're not even at the show. Like, get him out here. Get him out here. Where is he?
Stop. Enough. Stop. Enough.
Yes, the quote of the year. Like, you gotta be so, like, how do you got the booth. Here's the executives. Take a picture with Sarah Bond. Take a picture with Phil. Here's a tattoo. And then you walk out there and you look on Twitter and it's like, Forza Horizon 5 going to PlayStation. Oh shit. Like, who does that? Why is that even? I don't even get it. They need to Xbox skip those PlayStation announcements. Skip them. Don't do it next week. Do it on the low key.
Simple as that.
On a Friday at 11 o'clock when everybody's sleeping, and just go, yeah, Forza's coming to PlayStation, and so is Flight Sim. That's what you do. You just whisper it on a Friday. You know how you delayed Avowed, like on a Friday afternoon, like, we got so much. And everybody's like, wait, what the hell's that? What's that little thing? Zoom in on that. Digital Foundry type. What is that? February. What? That's how they announced the Avowed delay. They put a screenshot up on a Friday afternoon and going like, we got too much games. Here's the list. World of Warcraft, Civ Remastered, all this bullshit DLC and expansions, and then all of a sudden out there's Avowed, and it's like, the hell's that under there? What's under that Avowed? Do you know that's how they announced that? They were slicksters with that one. Right? They came out, what was that chart? What was that chart? We got too much. It was a Friday afternoon. We got too much. We got too much. We got too much. Where is it? Holy shit, it was so far ago. It was like forever ago. You know what I'm talking about. They showed this thing. Where is it? On Friday afternoon. There it is. Here's that tweet. What was it? Yeah, August 2nd. Friday afternoon is like, we got too much. And you're like, whoa, wait a second, what? A World of Warcraft? What's this? And you like zoom in Digital Foundry. Like, what the? Excuse me? What happened here? Oh, Avowed is delayed to February, by the way. We got too much. They did that. And then it's like, oh, and here are your other games that you can't wait to play. But we don't have release dates for any of them. And then we got some other, we just slapped a year on these guys down here. South of Midnight, Fable, Doom. I'm surprised they didn't just put Call of Duty of next year's on here. While we're at it. And what happened to Perfect Dark? Wasn't Perfect Dark slated for 2025 according to their June showcase? Wasn't that 2025? Or am I bugging out here? Am I bugging out, grinders? I might be bugging. I might be bugging out here. That well, let me see. I believe Perfect Dark was 2025, wasn't it? Oh no, it didn't have a date. I am bugging out. It's a Friday. It's a Friday. What's up, JP Loco? Oh wait a second. Oh yeah, I was answering Ryan's. Ryan got me on the whole bandwagon, the whole news there. All probably delayed too. Big Razzle, they did this on a Friday afternoon. And like, oh, Avowed's delayed, by the way. And you zoom in, you're like, well, wait a second. Wait, there's a date on Avowed? And they're waiting to Friday, ass end of Friday, to cover Indiana Jones and Shit in Space. And guess what? Indiana Jones, Shit in Space, and Avowed are video presentations. So my advice is don't announce GOTS. In Italian, that means don't do anything. Don't announce anything, because if you have Jeff Keighley with Smuggling Grapes on his show talking about what game is announcing an Xbox game going to PlayStation, oh man, like just don't. Next week should be the week to celebrate the Xbox brand and talk about friggin' release dates of Indiana Jones, Shit in Space, and whatever the hell you want to talk about, and DLC updates. You do not tarnish, unless this is what they want to do, by putting naming an Xbox game on the PlayStation. That's not the time to do it. That's my advice. I would just not do it, because that's all they're going to be talking about. Nobody's going to care about a video presentation of Indiana Jones. We saw 2 huge video presentations already of Indiana Jones, and nobody's playing it at Gamescom either. It's another video show, a video presentation. Nobody's playing it. No live demo. No hands-on with Indiana Jones on the first level. No. Thou shalt not touch Xbox games before they're released. Try them out in Game Pass. You notice that? There's less hands-on of all Xbox games because of Game Pass. And like I said, they like to keep you in the dark. Treat you like a mushroom. Keep you in the dark and feed you shit.
You're my number one customer.
That's what they do. That's how they get the Game Pass going. If you don't know much about the game, you're not going to be privy to pre-order it and play it on day one. You're not. You're going to want to just kind of, quote, check it out, because you're uncertain, because you haven't seen enough of it. Well, there's the Game Pass. Game Pass is right there with open arms. Click on it. Test it out for $20. Try it. Weezin says the perfect moment. Of course, it will be the perfect moment for Microsoft. They always do one step forward and jump and fall back. They always do that stuff. That's what they do. They come out there, welcome to Gamescom, and they'll be like, Phil, what about these games going to PlayStation 5? And he's like, oh, shit. Yeah. It's about choice. It's about choice. That's what it's about. It's about choice. No, don't subscribe. You can buy. It's about choice. It's about choice. Like, don't do it. Like, I that's my advice. Don't even do it. But the rumors are out. Rumors abound. And now everybody's just trying to pick which game it's going to be, or what games it's going to be. And let me tell you something. I think it's, for me, Forza Horizon is a big deal going to PlayStation. That is a big deal, because that is your, and you know what? That's not no like PlayStation fan talk, right? Like, you know, Forza going to PlayStation, I think it's a big deal, because that's your trifecta. What's up, Maniolas? How you doing, man? JP Loco with the 2, he says Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is just DLC anyway. Yeah, it is. You could get out of your plane now. Hopefully you can't get out of it while you're flying. Nobody could land it, walk around, get a mission. You know, things that should have been in Flight Simulator 2022, or whenever the hell the first one came out. Things that should have been there because it wasn't a game. Now they're trying to gamify it by adding real planes to pay for. But you know, it's the trifecta. It's the trifecta. It is Forza, Gears, and Halo. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Forza's the trifecta. It's the Trinity. And if Forza shows up on PlayStation, Forza was like created to challenge Gran Turismo and did things early on, like with libraries and all that other stuff, then Gran Turismo didn't even have that. Forza was really good. And that was that's like his R racing sim. And then what they did was they took from that Forza Motorsport and then took that engine and made an open world with the customization. So a semi-arcade realistic open world. And they had a great Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport. They had the racing on lock. And they used, be honest with you, they used Forza. I remember back in the 360 and going into the 360, they used, and with the original Forza on Xbox, I bought the strategy guide for that thing. And they did this with the 360. Like, they used Forza as an entryway into the European market because at that time, Forza racing was big in Europe. The European market, one of the big things, there were big races. I remember listening to this, or this was their propaganda, who the hell knows. But I know that with the 360, they used Forza to get into the European market and really dominate or try to get leverage in it. It became one of the second biggest markets because of racing. They were big into racing. And Forza was that for them. So to have that go on PlayStation, sit right next to GT, is pretty wild. And to me, I think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal Forza goes over there. More so than Indiana Jones or even Starfield. I think Forza is a bigger thing. So if it's Starfield and Indiana Jones, that, yeah, I could see that. But and also their Bethesda games, which Bethesda was already working on that. I'm sure Machine Games may even have a PS5 port, because remember, that was announced. Machine Games working on Indiana Jones was announced, I think, the year of the acquisition. The Epic deal, the Epic Apple thing was going on, and that's where it came out of. The Epic Apple thing was going on, the legal thing with the storefront. And yeah, that's what it was. And then they announced it with the LucasArts. I remember it was at the same time. They announced it with the LucasArts, you know, Disney and LucasArts. Now it's on Lucas Studios. And then they said Machine Games was working on that. And people were like, oh, it's going to be an exclusive Indiana Jones. And nobody knew until the deal closed. So, like, who knows if there was a PS5 version of Indiana Jones already. We knew there was a Starfield one. What's October 8th? Oh, what's October 8th, Mr. Carter? Oh, that's Astrobot? No. That's about September. What's October 8th? I don't know what you were answering. But, you know, that's... somebody says October 9th. I don't know what people are talking about. Oh, Silent Hill 2 remake. Gotcha. Oh, that's dude, that's Boogaboo. Oh, not Boogaboo. It's Bloobers. Bloobers. I don't know about the Bloobers. We're going to have to see about that one. I don't know about Bloobers. But you know, I think Forza, if it is a game and they decide to announce it next week, Forza, I think, is a bigger deal going to PlayStation than Indiana Jones, than Starfield, even Flight Sim. Like, if they could keep Forza and they say, hey, it's Flight Sim that's going over there, I think that's not as I think Forza is a big tell. And you could say, oh, well, you know, that's just the Sony fans saying that, right? That's just a Sony fan. Well, you know what? I got somebody that agrees with that. Who could it be?
So if they're looking at it at this late stage of that game's life to say, you know what? Maybe we should expand it and put it on more platforms. Maybe we do bring it to the Switch. Maybe we do bring it to PlayStation, right? It's not the craziest thing in the world to say that a Microsoft game is on a PlayStation platform because Minecraft lives there, and the various iterations of Minecraft already live there. Same as Nintendo. So here's a multiplayer game where you want to get as many people as you possibly can playing that game. You bring it to that platform. Again, it's not like it's coming day and date. This is the first time it's ever come out. They're not taking anything away from the current Xbox community in that aspect. If anything, they're giving you more people to interact with within the Sea of Thieves community. So again, I do not see this as a bad thing. Now, let's look at the big picture of all of this. Is Xbox going third party? No. They're not going third party.
Mr. Yellow Chair.
If there comes a day where Phil Spencer or Sarah Bond or Matt Booty come out and go, you know, we've made the decision that we're bringing Gears of War, Halo, Forza, I don't know, Avowed, Starfield. Like, in other words, if all of their core major AAA exclusive IPs all of a sudden start showing up on Nintendo and PlayStation platforms, go ahead, get your pitchforks out. I understand the outrage, because at that point, why is Xbox even making hardware? Just be a third-party company. But that's not what they're doing. They're taking, and again, they've said this in the past, case-by-case basis with certain titles, things that make sense to show up on another platform. They're putting them on another platform because they're just exposing them to more people. A Fallout 76, an Elder Scrolls Online, now potentially a Sea of Thieves. Things like that make sense to, you want to put it as many places as you possibly can. I highly doubt you're going to see the Elder Scrolls 6 on a PlayStation. I highly doubt you're going to see the sequel to Starfield on a PlayStation, Gears of War 6, whatever the next Halo is going to be, Forza 9, Forza Horizon 6. You're not going to see these things leave the Xbox ecosystem because you're simply not. That's not what their business model is. What their business model is now with Activision.
So let me get this straight. They want their games to be everywhere to expose people to their franchises, to their stuff. But then he's again saying the same sentence. Yeah, but then you're never going to see a Halo, Gears, or Forza on Switch. And then if you do, then why you even need an Xbox for? It's like, well, wait a second. What are we doing here? Is it more? This is what I never understand about this stuff. It's like, their business model is to get their games everywhere. But then we have certain restrictions of like, oh, no, not those games. Not those. Those games everywhere. Not those. So wait, are we talking about some exclusives and some everywhere? Like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this? In the same sentence, you're talking about their identity is made off of exclusive games to their platform. But if they put them over there, then why do you even need an Xbox? Well, first off, you don't even need an Xbox. They tell you that themselves. You don't need an Xbox. No console required. You don't need an Xbox. You could go get a PC and get everything that they got, everything that's coming. There you go. You don't need an Xbox. So that problem's already taken care of. There is no Xbox needed. But now you're saying, do I even need to be in their ecosystem? Do I need to be in a Game Pass or a PC, Windows, or but even a Fire Stick is not even their ecosystem. Steam is not even in their ecosystem. I guess if you want to spin it around and go, well, Windows is Steam and Steam is this, 12 degrees of Kevin Bacon or 12 degrees of Phil Ness. Every which way it goes back to Phil. He gets a cut from Steam. Steam don't give him a cut. You give him a cut, but then Windows, and they get a royalty from Windows, and Phil wins in the end. You want to do some gymnastics with that bullshit, it's out of their ecosystem, because the Windows Store, they get everything that they make in the Windows Store. Once they put it on Steam, they give Steam, hey, go Steam, here's the 70, here's the percentage. We get a little bit more. We get a little bit. So it's out of their ecosystem. But I don't understand is how you end with like, Elder Scrolls are not going to be there. The big games are not going to be there. The big games. But you're just saying their business is games everywhere. Like, what is it? And this is the miscommunication and the talking out their ass, both ends of their ass, not just them, but Microsoft themselves, of like, what the hell are you doing? Do you want your games everywhere for more people to play? Or do you want to keep the games to your platform to bring people in to your ecosystem and you make more money from them? What the hell is it? Yes, it is Michael Marine. It is. It's in Europe. What is it? Because you can't get exposed. The problem you have is that the shit that you're making, nobody cares. Because if they did, you wouldn't have a problem of trying to get people to play the game. And on top of that, the game's availability is everywhere and still doesn't. Look at Hellblade 2. It was every friggin' where. We should still be talking about it weeks later. It wasn't on one platform. It was on S's. It was on all the PCs in the globe. It was on the clouds all over the place. The cloud's accessible with all the Apple phones, all the iPads, all the Androids. Everywhere. All the Fire Sticks. Well, not at the time. We'll skip over Fire Sticks. All Samsung TVs over the last 3 years. Oculus Quest, Meta Quest. Everywhere. The lingo of Hellblade 2, everybody should have been talking about it. It should have consumed the globe with its availability. And it didn't even chart. JP Loco with the 2, he goes, is Hellblade 2 on that chart yet? Dude, Hellblade 2 wouldn't chart. It was Steam pre-order. I think it came up to 220 and then plummeted down. He says, JP Loco with another 2. He goes, Booty's coffee taking effect on Activision. Trashfinger walked over there. They were already trash. He made them, he made it extra stinky. But it's everywhere. So if that's their business, being everywhere, and what's hilarious is that it's everywhere where they want to be. Like, you got to subscribe. You got to, like, they like, outside of Steam, all the other places is their house. Steam is the one thing that Steam and PlayStation break their ecosystem. Because that's the reach. Because now they're sharing that with other people. But when you have xCloud, when you have on all those devices, when you have the Windows Store, when you have Xbox, that's their ecosystem. Steam is outside of that because now they got to give a cut. PlayStation, they got to give a cut. So they had to break outside their ecosystem because I guess it wasn't enough. But how do you go everywhere, but then also go, well, you'll never see Forza, Halo, and Gears over there. You'll never see Elder Scrolls 6 over there. You're not going to see this over there. Well, wait a second. Now you're talking about exclusives. So what's their business model? More gamers everywhere? Well, you know what? We don't even need to go to this. Phil said this on the June show.
Our commitment to our Xbox customers is you're going to get the opportunity to buy or subscribe to the game. We're going to support the game on other screens. And you are going to see more of our games on more platforms. And we just see that as a benefit to the franchises that we're building. And we see that from players, and the players love to be able to play.
Well,
Thank you.
there you go.
There you go. You're going, and this is after the 4. This is after the 4. He was trying to pacify, oh, it's just these 4. Don't worry about it. We're not going to go ahead. Phil said they're going to learn. Well, they learned. And in June, he said that. And what did he say? Oh, I won't play it again for those in the back.
Our commitment to our Xbox customers is you're going to get the opportunity to buy or subscribe to the game. We're going to support the game on other screens. And you are going to see more of our games on more platforms.
You're my #1 customer.
And we just see that as a benefit to the franchises that we're building. And we see that from players. And our commitment to our Xbox customers is you're going to get the opportunity to buy or subscribe to the game. We're going to support the game on other screens. And you are going to see more of our games on more platforms. And we just see that as a benefit to the franchises that we're building. And we see that from players, and the players love to be able to play.
Well,
Thank you.
So you hear the thing that he said in June is that he said the benefit to Xbox players is that you're going to get the choice to buy or subscribe to the games. He says we're going to support them on other screens, and then says you will see more of our games on other platforms. That's what he said. So when once it's open, the same thing happened on PlayStation, putting their games on PC. Like, oh, it's just Horizon. No, it's not just Horizon. It's gonna keep going. And now they got games like Concord and Hellblade coming out the same day from PlayStation Studios. Like, it's a start. You know, and Sony's gonna fuck around and find out themselves. We'll see what the hell they do, because they got to see what the hell Xbox console sales are like when you just sell out your shit everywhere and you're not clear on where to play first or where to play your games. And these games, like Paris said, Forza, Halo, and Gears, he's right there, because if those games show up outside of their ecosystem, they already have on Steam. If they show up over there, that's like Sonic and Mario at the Olympics. Like Forza on PlayStation, Halo on PlayStation, Gears. Like I said, Forza, I feel, would definitely be a big thing. Microsoft Flight Sim, no. Indiana Jones, no. And he did say franchises that they want to build. So maybe they're prepping Forza Horizon 6 for next year. Release Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation 5, and then next year Forza Horizon 6 is everywhere. Day one on PlayStation. Holy crap. I don't know, but that could be something. Forza Horizon 6 next year. I don't know if Playground's going to release 2 games in the same year, if Fable's coming out. But you're sitting here thinking about that stuff. I don't know. Cosmic Hero with the 250 with the 5, he goes, Microsoft is like a car dealership that tells you to go somewhere else to buy a car. It's ludicrous, man. It is. I cannot understand the amount of research and development to build a product and then tell people you don't need that product. Like, them, I never understand that logic. And I've already told you about a salesperson. Like, you got to be confident. You got to be confident to kind of guide the customer on what you want to do. And, but I do think if any of the games get announced, my recommendation, don't announce anything going anywhere next week. Just keep it on your games. Get people hyped for Indiana. Get people hyped for your freaking games. Don't hide them. And you're already hiding the ones that people care about. The people that want to see, the people that have been waiting for this day to come of finally Microsoft releasing games. And you need to be shouting from the rooftops, this is why you buy it. As much as Concord's getting that hate, and I think a lot of it is unnecessary hate, and I think it's because they're trying to have a new kid on the block, and I think also, too, the PC community is already invested in Overwatch and other hero shooters that are free, and this $40 kind of looks like a clone thing is really kind of rubbing them, going, oh, well, I'm not standing for this. And I think that there is definitely that kind of, hey, new kid on the block, you're not coming to your $40, especially from Sony. I'm going to link my account and shit when I could do stuff for free. So I do think there's definitely a little bit more, bias against Concord that they're getting, that I don't think they would have got tons of it if they would have just put it just on PlayStation. And that's just my thought, because I think that, there's not a very intense kind of free to play like community is crazy like that, and I think it would have been more a little accepted. I think that they put it on PC and they kind of like shitting in other people's yards with some sort of clone looking like thing. And I think they should have been free to play, and that's the problem. Like, that's the thing. And I don't think it should be free to play because of the quality of it. It's just, you got to know your audience. If you want to fuck around and find out and put this thing on PC and PlayStation day one, well, then you got to know your PC audience. They don't pay for online. There's tons of competition with free-to-play games. You got to know. Unless you have something different, you're gonna compete with the big boys, and you're gonna compete with communities and a lot of streamers. People, they stream a lot from PC. You got to get in good with them, because they're going to promote your game on Twitch and stuff, and you're going to know your audience. And I think Sony missed the mark with knowing their audience with Concord, and that they don't realize, like, hey, you just can't put a shooter out day and date on PC and place and be like, yep, we're going to expand the. No, dude, it's not a clone. It's not a clone. But it looked like that, and it got that immediate, and because I think that they did a bad job in rolling it out and showing people showing that cinematic stuff. Like, you show it with gameplay. I don't care about the cinematics. I don't know these characters. I don't care about these characters. You don't start the game with a movie. A multiplayer service or shooter, you don't start it with the friggin' cinematic after showing a title screen a year before. I think that's not the best way to do something. Maybe if it was a single player epic story and you want to kind of get people in, then start with a cinematic. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I don't think you start a multiplayer shooter off with a cinematic reveal. That went a little too long. And that's my thing. And yeah, King Zero, it does have a PlayStation. I think that a lot of it is because of that, and it being $40, and people immediately look at it, and the difference does not stand out. It looks like, yo, hero shooter, $40, done. You're not stepping in my lawn. And that's what I feel, that I think it's getting a lot of extra criticism from that. But you got to know your audience. You got to know what's existing out there. And maybe that game didn't go up day one on. Maybe that's something for your ecosystem. Maybe PlayStation needs their kind of go-to multiplayer shooter and just keep it on PlayStation. We're paying for friggin' online. Just let us play online with our subscription. That's it. We're paying for PSN that has online. Put that. Why does it need to be day and date on PC? What? Well, you just got an extra round of bull coming your way. But that's on them. And like I said, Sony, you fuck around and find out. Because maybe Fair Games, they changed their mind. Like, you know what? Let's launch it on PlayStation first. And then we'll put Fair Games on PC a little bit later. Once we made some money back. Maybe. Maybe they changed their tone. Maybe Herman Holtz goes in there. He does a couple of quality splits, and he goes into the place, and he goes, not the train wreck. He goes in there and does some ninja kicks. The Fair Games. I don't know. But maybe they do. Given the reception of Concord, I don't know. But they are marketing the hell out of it. They're doing the controller. They're showing a lot of the cinematic, the roadmap already, which I think is great. Exactly, 16-bit Kev. Yes, that's exactly what, yeah. We're paying for online. Give us a friggin' exclusive online shooter. Thank you very much. Put it on PC later. But you want to put it on PC for $40 when there's all free-to-play games, know your audience, because they're not going to stand for that shit, and they're going to give it to you. And now that's what you're getting. So that negativity rolls into your game, and like similar to the whole Activision Call of Duty shit, I wouldn't want to be on that Concord bandwagon. That's not what I want. I want the Hellblade one, the Helldivers 2 one, where people were embracing it and streaming it and couldn't get enough, and it snowballed and it was growing each weekend. Pause. Each weekend. More and more people, and it took virality. It got viral. That's what you want. You want that growth. You don't want it people going like Dead on Arrival. DOA, nobody's going to play it, no community. You don't want that message out there for your service game, a multiplayer game that's going to be based off of online communities. That's not the mark. That's not the messaging you want there. And after 2 weekends and the player counts of 2 free betas, what's crazy is that those betas, like you were giving out before you announced the PlayStation Network beta, you were giving out 4 codes for pre-orders. You changed that and made it free with the PlayStation Network. What happened? The pre-orders weren't that high? I don't know. And exactly, Cosmic. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not here to. I played a lot of it. We all played together. We played on the thing. I thought it was good. I just don't know how long I'm going to stick with it. But it is a polished shooter. It has very intricate and cool little things with the characters. I think that the combat is definitely unique. It has more of an arena shooter. If you know the mechanism of how to kind of stack the abilities, that's cool because that changes each time. I said I like the areas of holding things down and people that can lock down areas with the permanent drops. It's cool. We'll see where it goes. I just don't know. I don't know. And I don't know about the Wukongs. That looks friggin' awesome, but I gotta wait to see because there's concerns with the reviews of where they got it. Nobody got PlayStation codes. Everybody got PC codes. And there's some, and I ran the benchmark thing, and it ran pretty well. Like I was getting over 60, 70 frames. Well, 40, 70, and then I have another one, a 6600M on my like console PC type thing, and then I have a laptop, and it was doing it fine. But I don't like the benchmark though. The benchmark wasn't pushing it. The benchmark of Wukong is just basically going through the environment in a static and a camera going through the environment. There's no kind of combat explosions, particle effects, like intense fights or anything that may, affect the frame rate. It's all just kind of just going through the area. So it was a pretty tame benchmark. And that's where I was like, oh, well, I'm getting good frames just having walking around. But, combat and the, large bosses on the screen, I don't know what the frame rate's going to look like with that. So I need to see where I'm going to get it. If PlayStation or that one. It may be one of those Unreal kind of Star Wars issues where it's not ready for prime time, performance wise. So we need to see where that's going to be. But yeah, Jack Case says it's going to be an uphill battle as soon as they get a tiny bit greedy. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be interesting to see. And they're going to get a couple, like everything's not going to be a banger. But that's the thing. When you release a lot of games, not everything's going to hit. Now, you got a Helldivers 2. Awesome. Capitalize on that. That shows that people want something different than what's out there. We'll see how Concord's going to do, but maybe people don't want something different. And I also do. I was thinking this yesterday. I think the thing is too is that them coming from they're like having 2 service games, like and then even know that Fair Games is coming next. I think that too much. And I know it's off their whole thing where they wanted to get so many games, like 12 games out. Now they cut it down to 6 service games out by the fiscal year. I think that is too aggressive. I think that it sounds like they're kind of chumming. Like, hey, let's just throw these out there and see. Definitely the initial plan. Let's throw all these service games out there and see which one sticks. But I think, Helldivers 2 should have just been the service game for the year, and they should have just kind of did something else. And, Astrobot was good, and maybe another game here and there, and maybe next year do Concord or Fair Games. I think, having those kind of like this and this, I think it was a little too egregious there. That's what I think. Maybe a big VR game or something. I don't know. But that could be a kind of another thing that rubs people the wrong way. But we'll see what it is. But Wukong got some great reviews there. I'm interested in it. It looks really cool. Yeah, what are the reviews at for but I didn't read the reviews because I don't read it. I just want to know about the performance. I'm gonna get it. I just want to know like where it's gonna be, where it's better. Because if it's struggling on the PS5, then I just won't get it over there. If it's gonna be one of those janky things like Jedi, like it's not ready for prime time. If they were having issues with it, but nobody got to review it on the PS5 yet. Or maybe they'll come out later. I don't know. But it's like around 83 or something like that. But again, I don't really give a shit about the reviews. I care more about the performance thing. Yeah, Ryan says it'll be a mess. That's what the industry does now. They release broken crap, fix it later. I know. And what's crazy is that they ask for your pre-orders on top of that. Like, oh yeah, pre-order, play it 3 days early. And meanwhile, those 3 days, you're either fighting to get into servers. The game, your achievements or trophies are not popping. The game, it needs a day one update, but you got to play it early. You paid more money to play it early, and your day one update comes 3 days later. So you get to play it before the day one update. It's bullshit. It's so bull. Like, it is. Like, sometimes they really do take advantage of the consumer and that shit. Pre-order 3 days early, and then meanwhile, you're fighting to get into server. The servers are full. You spend the first 2 days of your freaking pre-order bonus trying to get into the servers. That's some bullshit right there. Like, oh, I'll get in 3 days early and start leveling up and get ready for everybody. Dude, your friends jump on the first night like, oh man, the server's not ready. Yeah, I know. I paid for the pre-order, 3-day extra bonus, and I spent 3 days on full-ass servers. I got to play finally this morning. They don't refund your money. They don't say, hey, here's your money back. You paid 3 days early and you couldn't get in. Sorry, sir. Here's the difference of your special super ass edition. No. They don't do that. You know, Hooked, I did not watch the show, but I did not watch the VR showcase. But I do have it here, and I was planning to kind of like, you know, let's look at it together here. Good transition, some palate cleanse of VR. After I go off on a rant about this. So we could do the VR showcase here. So let's see. Yep, so they have the Arizona Sunshine remake going to VR, which I think is going to be only $10 update from the, if you have it already, for the update from PlayStation VR. This looks good. This game always good. The sequel's out already. It came out last year. Yes, exactly, 16-bit Kev. Exactly. I don't pre-order shit. Unless I can play it at midnight. Yeah. Yeah, this looks crazy. This is a good remaster because the first one came out so long ago. This Action Hero. Let's see what this is. Now, this is not all PlayStation. I think we got to see. What is this? Action Hero? Let's see. Where's the Grim? Is that coming? Where's this coming? What's Grim? This is a space combat? Space combat. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks like a Quest version. That don't look like a PlayStation version. It looks like it's a Quest game. You could tell. That Quest game? Is it coming to PlayStation? Yeah, I know, Nick. My son's playing your Fortnite right now. Yes, he's playing the new season. I didn't even see. Now, yeah, look at the chat. I didn't see. Is that coming? Oh, wait. So, Grim. Yeah, that's a meta. Meta Steam. Actually, we have the list. I have the list here. Hold on. I have the list here of what's coming to the PSVR because I know people are more interested in that. There it is. This is what was announced there. Hitman 3 VR Reloaded, MetaQuest 3. So Arizona Sunshine, that's coming to PSVR. Action Hero, which is so a MetaQuest 2 in the Pro. So that's a meta. Grim is a meta game. And PC VR, which, by the way, you could use PC VR with the PlayStation headset. We'll talk about that. Silent North, PC, Escape Wonderland. Mannequin, Frenzies. That's PSVR 2. What's Frenzies? Let's see what that looks like. Frenzies. Oh, this is not Fair Games, is it? No. Oh, I don't know about these. End Dreams? Okay. End Dreams doesn't make good games. Oh, this looks like a crazy. This is like a paintball. Yeah, I don't know. This might be, I could play this for maybe like 20 minutes. Before I'm like, it looks pretty cool. I have those masks. Glitter Pig. Oh, yeah, see, what's this? Glitter Pig? What's this? Glitter Pig. The hell's that? Early access starts October. Yeah, you're right. They have someone. It looks pretty polished. This looks pretty cool. Damn, so this is coming out early October. Dude, I love the ragdoll. Everybody's just flying all over the place. Oh, this definitely looks like a fun game. Pavlov is fun. I love it. Breaches is great, Mr. God. I do like that as well. Yeah. Band Spaces, Rock Band. What's this? Band says pieces VR. Oh, yeah, Into the Radius. So this looks like this is only coming to PlayStation. Let's see what this thing is. Into the Radius.
The Dmytorsk security zone is under total
Oh, that's
control.
loud. Holy crap. Playing some music. What is this? Like, what is it? You toothbrush? Holy crap. It's like some of these survival type things. Dude, I was like blessing my ear. Yeah, it is, Mr. God. No Man's Sky isn't crazy. Not bad. Very slow paced, kind of like exploration type thing. It looks like it's like a VR version of Stalker. It looks like. What else have we got? Yeah. PC VR Silent Slayer. That's what I want to see. I heard about this. The flat out. I want to see what that looks like. Flat out VR, dude. Made by Bugbear, man. I played all the flat outs. They made a mod with it, and then they made the game with it. All right. People want it. So where is it? Oh, they're not going to show it. It just got announced. Oh, my God. And then, so RoboQuest and the Champ. Let's see these last two games. Oh, yeah, it's flat out. There it is. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Yo, I don't know. Oh. Yo, that's going to be crazy in VR. With the explosions and all that stuff going around. Oh, my God. And the crashes, man, you're going to feel like you're in freaking like a car accident. Like, all you need is like those rumble vests. You buy one of those freaking rumble vests, dude, and you put that on. Holy crap. And you're playing this thing, you'll feel like you think survive like all the car accidents. Oh, oh, man. This might be wild. Throw up. Blech. Flat out, man. Oh, man, that is crazy. Dude, that does look great. That looks insane. You put on, I'd say they sell those things. I don't know if it works with I think this work with USBs, but I know you could do them with the PC, but they have these vibration vests or vibration belts. Actually, I saw one at they had it at Best Buy. It was like $40 for a belt. You could put it across your chest, like in a slash, or you could wear it around your waist, and you plug it into an audio device or whatever like that, and it senses like the rumble, and it turns that into vibration. So you kind of interact with that. Might have to get it for the Grindhouse. I don't know. Oh shit! Of course, Big Dig. I thought, yeah. See what's crazy? His name is Big Dig Rock. I thought, and he asked the question. He says, "Rumble vest. Do they make Rumble underwear?" And then I read that first, Big, and then I read your name, and I was like, of course, it's Big Dick Rock. Who asked that question? I was like, oh, he said about underwear, it's Big Dick Rock. Okay, no, it's Big Dig Rock. Okay, thank you. Yo, VR airbag. Yo, I'll tell you, you throwing up. They don't make Rumble underwear. I don't know, but they make the Rumble vest and Rumble belt, so you can put it between your legs if you want to. Pause on that one. If you really need to feel something, I don't know. Double pause. Double pause. Double pause on those. What is this one? RoboQuest, and then what was the other game? What did somebody say? Somebody said Vendetta Forever. All right, is that on here? I don't see it. There it is. Oh, this looks cool. End Dreams, another one. Let's see. They said, oh, is this like this is not the sequel to oh yeah. Oh, it is. Is this a sequel to oh shit, what the hell is that game? It's that lock in motion thing. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. But now you can move now. That's pretty cool. You pick out the guns and stuff like that. Oh shit, they got oh man, look at that slicing the people. Cut. Yeah, that does look very cool. And these games look really sharp too. Super hot. Super hot synapse. Yeah, super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Kill, shoot, move. Yeah, dude, that's great. Yo, October. Yeah, I missed that one. Shit, man, there's a lot of green. And see, that's what, yeah, and what I'm gonna say is like that's another thing. And my criticism with the PSVR is that too, as I wanted Sony to have more stuff from them. You know, like how they started, because they kind of teased it, like, you know, they kind of like got you. Oh, look, Horizon Call of the Mountain. Like, oh, okay, here we go. Is there going to be a Spider-Man, you know, VR? Is there going to be, you know, some sort of spin-off type thing with Last of Us? So it's like, you know, I thought they were going to start taking their franchises and doing some VR things with them. But they haven't. And that's where I feel like, I was like, you know, kind of make your half like Alex. Like, what you do with Horizon, that's great. Do more of that. Like, let's see some more. They don't have the big, huge games. Like, at least small games or some types from them. That was just, I thought, yeah, like some like spin-offs, a little side story or something like that. And I know it takes time and all this stuff, and maybe that's what they're doing, but you know, I thought they would have more of that. Wipeout, yo, and some of the games they could have brought over, upgraded them from the PSVR 1, which I think that was another kind of thing that really they didn't do too much of. Like, kind of, I thought there were going to be much more of PSVR 1 games getting updated, you know, like all the, oh man, what was the studio that was that the studio that got shut down? London, they had that game that was over there. Yeah, just bring it over. I guess they're not around, but like, you know, I thought they were going to put more from them, but I like this support and the stuff that they have. Like, I think that's great. And then, like I said, just the existence of it, and for the cost that it had was $350 was insane. But the existence of it, it opens up that, hey, there's another way to experience gaming for the PlayStation. So if you don't like VR, fine, you don't have to get it. It's just another choice. Like Phil says, choice. Well, for somebody who has choice, you chose no VR, no Xbox Portal, like a remote device. Instead, you wanted people to use strap-ons on phones. It was your idea to say, let's play games off of Xbox. Since 2017, you've been talking about streaming games to mobile devices. How the hell did you not have a mobile Xbox Portal type thing before Sony even said the word PlayStation Portal? You've been talking about that since 2017 with strap-ons and clip-ons and all these things for your phone. Play your Xbox on the go, streaming from your console. Dude, that shit was 2017. You were doing that. And it takes Sony to come out with a Portal before you even come out with a portable, and now you're talking about some portable crap? Like, this is what I mean. Choice. Where's your choice? Do something with yourself. Make the shit for people to play. Make the VR. Make the. Why are you going to get other people to make accessories for a phone and then you just slap your shit on there? I know that's the Windows way. But it's just it's so disgusting. The McDonald's of gaming. It's like, you just slap our brand on everything. But like, you know, we'll have Razer make the Knish for $200, a strap-on for your phone. We'll use somebody else's phone. We're going to use Google and Android and Apple and fight with them to get our shit over there. Just make your own Portal. You should have done that 5 years ago. It should have been out by 2020. Sony comes out with what it does it. You promised VR in 2017. Nope. We decided to cancel it. You announced it on the E3 stage.
Oh no! We suck again!
Another choice. And now you increase your prices to your services to make the choice even harder. Mick Xbox. Like, it's just the existence of these things. People are like, well, it needs to be low price for mass marketing. Dude, there you go. It launched at $500-$600, the PSVR 2. Too much money? Well, guess what? They dropped the price. You buying it? No, it's still too much. Oh, really? So I guess you're never going to buy it anyway. You're capping some of the bitch. Oh, it's $600. That's not mass market appeal. Mass market. Oh, no. All the cap, all that there. When it was $350, I should have had Mr. Yellow Chair should have been in there VR day one because it was the price. Because do you remember? when that PlayStation price got announced, and guess what, Grinders? I got a Grindadamas for you. I got a Grindadamas, a special Friday Grindadamas. As if that PS5 Pro is real, people are trying to say it's not. Oh, they're going to miss it. They have no games. They're not going to do anything. If that PS5 Pro is real, first off, that will be nutshot one to all of them that are denying it, because Xbox ain't doing shit. And Sony's coming out now with a Pro for choice. You know, choice, right? No, well, now you don't need, now you can play better. You can play on the PS5. Choice with the disc drive. Microsoft, you got to buy a whole other ass console for disc drive or without disc drive. Sony, you could buy the same console and you could just pay for a disc drive upgrade. Choice, motherfucker. Choice. So where's the people like, oh, the one that's telling you choice is the goddamn, he's the friggin' Kaiser Sose. Choice my ass. On PlayStation, you got choice for VR. You got choice to Portal. You got choice to buy a console and upgrade later with a disc drive. You got to wait for Microsoft to come out with the discless Xbox or the disc Xbox. Different color, strip of glitter, whatever you want. You got to buy a whole ass other console if you want a disc. Choice. The PS5 Pro is a choice. I want to see all the choice people celebrate when the Pro gets announced. They're going to be like, we don't need it. And then here's your Grindadamas. The price. Oh my God. Nutshot number 2. It's too expensive. What is Sony trying to do? $600. Oh my God. It's too much. It's not going to do mass market. It needs to be for everybody. Nobody's going to use it. Just like the DualSense, nobody using. Nobody's going to use the Pro's power because nobody's going to buy it. It's too much money. Too much money. Nobody's going to buy it. It's too much. Oh. Get ready. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So when its existence comes, when it gets announced, nut punch 1, left nut, then the price, and then the games. Right nut. Punch. That's what happens. There'll be no more choice. It'll be the same thing. Mr. Yellow Chair came out just like he said about VR. Oh, the PSVR 2, it's so much money. Oh my God. So much money. Nobody's going to buy it. Nobody. Okay, fine. But then it dropped to $350. Did you buy it? Did I see your cap and ass in it? No. They probably sent it to you for free. So what do you even care about how much it is? And nobody talking about the strip of glitter Xbox. Nobody care about that one. They'll act like that one don't exist. Like $600 for a Pro. Oh my God. But it's a choice. Phil, that's a choice. I'm getting it. Screw it. Why not? I'm a gaming enthusiast. I want to play best. And what I'm eager to see with the PS5 Pro, if it does exist, is how it may enhance the PSVR 2 even better. In addition, what it does to the Portal. Because what's very interesting about these accessories, and even with the PS Platinum headsets, what's interesting about the accessories is that they are not limited. They are limited by the hardware they're getting plugged into. The Portal, I know the screen's only 1080p 60, so you're not going to get better, but you may get maybe they might do some sort of super res where they'll send you a higher bit rate, or they'll send you a higher a bit of video to your Portal that make it look like almost 4K. Who the hell knows? It's a small screen. You increase that resolution. Instead of streaming out at 1080p, maybe the PS5 Pro streams out at 4K. That will be great for streaming to YouTube or 1440p. So you could send out a higher bit rate to your Portal, and when you're playing local, the thing will look sharp. I don't know. But these are the things I'm interested about. Same thing goes with the PSVR 2. Maybe it sends out an even higher resolution video output to your PSVR 2, super reses it down, and you're getting triple the amount of pixels on the same size screen that looks even sharper. this is the thing that I want to see. Or 1440p 60 seal. Yeah, that's what I want to see. And Lord Hog, remember, 14 months. Golden Grinders. Golden Grinders, all I play on my PSVR 2 is GT7 and Addiction Racing and the Nürburgring in a couple of hours. Oh, damn. Praise to you, man, on that. But yeah, hit that like button. I forgot to even mention about hitting the like button. Holy crap, hit that like button. Also, too, I forgot to say, we are 25 members away from 300 grinders. And we are about 110 away, 115 away for the 3,000. We're hitting the trees. Trees. We're going to go 300 members, and we do that, I'm going to do a member stream. So just to let you know, we got 25 more members, and then on top of that, we need another 15 members to get another emoji in the house. I meant to say all this in the beginning. I forgot to say it because I checked on those numbers to let you know. But probably the biggest news, and this one hits home, that I wanted to close on today, and that's why I said those things, because you're gonna want to stay for this one, because this is something that's coming. And man, if the gaming Grindhouse doesn't deliver the goods, I don't know what channel does. I don't even know what channel does. But my goodness, let me tell you something, Grinders. It amazes me, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but this one hits home, and I want to shout him out, because this one really, the Pulsar Elite headset is fire, and really this I'm building up to this because it really they're watchers of the show. No, I don't know. I don't know if they are. RPG88 member for 19 months. Yo, thank you so much. VIP Grinder. Let's keep them going. You're going to want to know this news, because this is the news. This is the news right here. This is the one that we're saving up for here. This is the big, probably the most important topic. Screw about games going to PlayStation 5. This is the biggest news that nobody's going to talk about. I appreciate it, Captain, man. Where is it? I gotta pull up, yeah. One of the most incredible partnerships. Listen, we talked about them. Phil denied them, but they found a new home and a new partnership. They went out there and got their own, and it's none other than our own homegrown watchers of the show, Blacknut Cloud Gaming. There they are, Grinders. There they are. Blacknut did their job. Finally, they were ignored. But Blacknut Games came to town. Somebody finally appreciate the Black Nut. Black Nut and Ubisoft. Oh man, they didn't listen that hard to the show though. They should have known that you don't go full Ubisoft. So maybe they only went one nut. I won't go two nuts for Ubisoft. I'll give them one nut. One nut to Black Nut. One nut. Don't give them the bolt nuts. They landed their nuts. Black Nut and Ubisoft. They're so excited to announce. It's an Olympic announcement. The French. It's an Olympic announcement. Their partnership with lots of exciting orders coming down the 2024-2025 pipeline. Their first offer, they're getting Assassin's Creed bonus games. Congratulations to Black Nut. They did it. They went out there and they said, nobody loves these nuts. We're going to get these nuts. And they gave those nuts to Ubisoft. I probably wouldn't give the two one. I wouldn't give two. I would have gave them a half a nut to begin with. I wouldn't give them only one ball. But they got the 2 ball offer. They got 2 years, but they got all the Assassin's Creed games. I know, Log Hard. They went. They should have listened a little longer. They would have said, guys, you only don't do one nut this time. We'll get the next nut next year for Ubisoft. You don't give them both nuts, but they gave them both of them. Somebody said they went balls deep. Oh shit! But finally, Phil denied them. He did not put xCloud on with Blacknut. He partnered with everybody else. Boosteroid probably said, "Oh, you're named after our Series S," but Blacknut came to town. They said, we're tired of being denied by Phil Spencer and xCloud. It's all about xCloud. What about these nuts? What about Blacknut? Phil Spencer denied them. But Ubisoft went out there and did those deals. Now, if we're thinking about this, Ubisoft controls Activision outside of the United States. Does that mean that Microsoft games, Xbox games will be now a part of this partnership? And this was a way for Blacknut to get the reach. I'm sorry, I can't keep on. The Blacknut to kind going through the back door. I can't do that either. Shit. How do I put this? Blacknut in the back door? No. Blacknut reach around. Another way of getting Activision games into Blacknut cloud. So I couldn't find a good way to put it. I don't know if it reach around the black. I don't know which way was a better way of doing it. But the fact that they were going through the back door, not the back door, but the Blacknut was able to go around the deal and go through Ubisoft to maybe get Activision games now because they weren't on the list. They were not on Phil's list. And I'm very happy that they got theirs. And finally, they're making deals. I just hope they don't turn out to be a Phil Spencer deal.
Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I don't want to make a deal anymore. I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bag.
No. Hopefully, it's a good deal. We want to make it a good deal. Hit that like button, Grinders. You're in tears. Dude, this is news. This is news. This happened. I tweeted out that we talked about Blacknut. They liked it. And they said, hey, yes, we're a French company. I'm like, yo, I show their promotional video all the time. They were on the list of the FTC, and Phil denied those nuts. He denied them. He denied them, and they got in through the back door with Ubisoft. And this is the time. So Blacknut, congratulations. I will show you a video.
The whole catalog is included.
If I subscribe to Netflix, I don't want to pay for every movie. I want all the movies to be there, right?
Exactly. It's
Show us how to. I got to show everybody the demo. Now that Ubisoft games are in Blacknut, I got to show the demo of how she gets on to these things.
the Android app. The
Here's
web
the
app
Android.
is cool because you can also play, for example, here on my iPhone. I can go directly to Blacknut and I can just click and have the whole catalog here.
There you go. What was that again for the crowd?
iPhone, I can go directly to Blacknut.
I think there's a slash.
Yeah. The web app is cool because you can also play, for example, here on my iPhone. I can go directly to Blacknut and I can just click. Yeah, private, but all those partners there sells subscription to Blacknut.
How long time have you been doing this?
Get the swag. This dude knows he's getting the swag. There it is. It opens up. The multiple nut. Look at this. Look at the swag. Listen. Where's my? I don't even have an applause thing. That's right, Blacknut. You get yours. Phil denied you, but you came back and got your partnership. So Phil, take that to the bank and smoke it. And they got your Activision games through a back door. Blacknut did the reach around. The Blacknut went around and they got Ubisoft. Now they got your Activision games because Ubisoft owns it. Thank you, CMA, for working that deal. They're back in town. Let's give them their applause. They deserve it. Take what's yours. You will not be denied. You gotta appreciate the Blacknut. Enough. That's right.
And they little.
Oh, don't get too excited, Colt. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. There we go. I need again one more time.
I can go directly to Blacknut.
I'm too much for myself. I'm too much, but there they are. And shout out to Zuby. He let me know about this news because it wasn't going around the internet. We got it. It's starting on August 20th. Not too far. 4 days. Assassin's Creed bonus games are going right there. What a partnership. Again, they went full Ubisoft. I would have went on just one. I would have did a half. But they went in all. So. Unknown, I got you. I got you.
I can go directly to Blacknut.
Hey, the Grindboard's alive. There it is. But yes, that is the biggest news. I said calling all grinders. Let's go all calling all grinders. I said this. That was the most important news to stay tuned for. So hopefully you stay there. Yes. But that was the news. So, oh yeah, it is. It's live right here on my grinds board.
I can go directly to Blacknut.
Told you I got the new and approved one. There it is. But they did it. They did it. Phil denied them, but they found the way to get through. And they got all Ubisoft. Oh man, I got it. But there they go. Good job. Gotta take what's yours. So anyway, grinders, that is the show today. I want to thank everybody for coming on for this impromptu show, but definitely hit that like button, subscribe. We're on our way. We just need now another, we are about 23, 24 members away now with today's members. I don't even know how to make the count on the friggin' thing. I got to try to figure that out. How to put the counts on there so we know where we at with stuff. But up to 300 members, I want to do a members stream for the VIPs and the Ultimate Grinders. Ultimate Grinders got to listen to, they get access to all the music that's used on the show, and playlists, and definitely ones to open and close, and special ones with videos, and also to the VIP, to the Ultimate Grinders who get the day one songs and the whole collection. I'm gonna get more songs out, and I'm gonna do more of a way of not doing a video, not having a different cool music background for it, to get more songs out, but then ones where I think they'll be cool with some like clips and stuff, I'll add the clips to them as well. So just to let you know, you can give me more music as Ultimate Grinders. So if you have a VIP, you can upgrade, but also definitely VIPs, we're going to have, and all the members, we're going to do a members stream. Once we go to that 300, we're almost there, but hit that. Yes, I will be doing Gamescom next week. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff. So keep it locked here. Dude, it's entertainment, fun, and rants and everything else. So definitely hit that like button, and with that, we'll do our closing songs right here. Oh, you know what? Let's play. Nah, that's too depressing. I'm not gonna do that one. We're gonna go out on a high note because it is Friday. It's party time. Let's go out with the a good song here. Well, next week we.
Wait, just wait.
Oh damn, not this one. Oh, well, let it play.
Showcase, but I can't say when all our games need help. Bootleg Studios helping with Perfect Dark.
All right, good night, everybody.
Phil Spencer's got a plan, raising prices while he can. Game Pass rolling up the dime, players gonna pay the climb. $80 billion hit, time to make the gamer split. Console lovers feeling sore, wallets crying out for more. Phil needs his money now, Game Pass gonna make us bow. Phil needs his money now, gonna Microsoft playbook new. Old deals bid adieu. Monopoly wars they fight. Keep that ecosystem tight. Phil needs his money now. Game Pass gonna make us bow. Phil needs his money now. Gonna milk that cash cow. Microsoft's playbook new. Old deals bid adieu.
Control it in hand, in a gaming grindhouse, where the best will stand. No time to rest, we grind day and night. Gaming is our passion, we're ready for the fight. Leveling up, we're the kings and queens. With every victory our fame increases. We're the gamers, the ones they are. No challenge is too tough, we're ready for more. From the classics to the latest release, we dominate the leaderboards with ease. Our skills are unmatched, we're on top of the game. No one can take away our gaming fame. To the latest release, we dominate the leaderboards with ease. Our skills are unmatched, we're on top of the game. No one can take away our gaming fame. We on the floor, VIP grinders, we want some more. Quality games, making us sway. The crowd is moving, we're here to play. Never go fool your Ubisoft, that's right. We know the score, we're in the fight. We're the gamers, we call the shots. Keep it real, make it hot. In the club, we're feeling the vibe. Herman Holtz got us feeling alive. Grinding hard, leveling up. We won't stop, won't never give up.
Good night, grinders. Thanks again, everybody. Hit that like button, share it out. Talk to you next week.